https meenysa.international.com. Corporations are structured for scalability, making them suitable for global exporters and startups seeking venture capital. Key features of a corporation include the possibility of 100% foreign ownership and eligibility for government grants. The corporate tax rate for corporations ranges from 21% to 33%, with a 35% withholding tax for foreign shareholders. The estimated setup cost for a corporation is approximately $13,759, with a timeline of about 6 weeks. Corporations offer increased credibility and long-term expansion potential. A multi-member LLC provides operational flexibility and liability protection for partners, with profits passing directly to owners without corporate tax. This entity allows for 100% foreign ownership, with an EIN obtainable in approximately 6 weeks and a bank account in about 1 month. Multi-member LLCs are suitable for global consultants, e-commerce businesses, and trading partnerships. Limitations include no access to government tenders and the requirement for annual tax filings. The setup cost is approximately $13,25,376, with a timeline of about 5 weeks. This entity is ideal for partners seeking low-tax, limited liability operations. A single-member LLC is designed for solo entrepreneurs launching a one-person company from abroad. Key benefits include potentially 0% tax if structured properly, no requirement for a resident director or large capital, and quick registration with limited paperwork. It allows for 100% foreign ownership. The setup cost is approximately $13,25,376, and the timeline is 5 weeks. This structure is ideal for YouTubers, e-commerce sellers, and small service firms. The Fast Business solution enables rapid contract signing and client invoicing, usually within 2 days. This solution facilitates closing urgent B2B deals and instant hiring, bypassing typical delays associated with obtaining an EIN. The Fast Business solution is not designed for domestic U.S. sales. It offers a quick setup for international operations at a fixed cost. A free zone LLC offers U.S. credibility while avoiding U.S. tax obligations, making it suitable for global e-commerce and B2B operations. This structure facilitates banking in North Carolina and provides a 0% corporate tax rate if no sales are conducted within the U.S. Free zone LLCs are well suited for holding companies and global trade entities operating from outside the United States. The setup process for a free zone LLC typically takes around 1 year to complete. The Limited Liability Partnership, LLP, is suitable for consulting firms, legal offices, and specialist teams. LLPs offer limited liability and tax-free status if revenue is foreign sourced. LLPs facilitate easy EIN and banking processes, requiring only an annual return. This structure benefits Indian professionals providing international services under a U.S. brand. The Limited Liability Partnership, LLP, structure is often favored by consulting firms, legal offices, and specialist teams. Key benefits of an LLP include limited liability for partners and tax-free status if revenue is foreign sourced. Setting up an LLP involves obtaining an EIN and establishing banking relationships. LLPs require annual return filings to maintain compliance. The all-inclusive setup cost for an LLP is approximately $2,957,216 with a timeline of about 5 weeks. This structure is ideal for Indian professionals offering international services under U.S. branding. A representative office enables a company to establish a presence in the U.S. for market research without direct sales. This structure does not require an EIN, but permits staff hiring and office leasing for research activities. Revenue generation is strictly prohibited for representative offices, focusing solely on market research. A U.S. legal representative is mandatory for establishing and maintaining a representative office. The all-inclusive setup cost is approximately $994.32, with a setup timeline of about 5 weeks. Representative offices are suitable for brands testing the U.S. market before full incorporation. Limited liability partnerships. LLPs are designed for revenue generation with limited liability and tax benefits for foreign-sourced income. Representative offices are strictly for market research and establishing a presence without engaging in direct sales activities. LLPs are suitable for professional service firms aiming to immediately offer services and generate income. Representative offices are ideal for assessing market viability before committing to sales activities. Both LLPs and representative offices share similar setup costs and timelines. LLPs and representative offices serve fundamentally different purposes. revenue generation versus market assessment. A comparative chart visualizes key attributes of various U.S. business entities. Final pricing in INR, time to start the business, and applicable tax rates are directly compared across entities. Ideal use cases are outlined for each business entity, providing practical guidance. The dynamic chart facilitates direct comparison, aiding informed decision-making. Each business structure requires documentation, tax obligations, and banking support for operational readiness. Every business structure, except representative offices, needs an EIN, employer identification number. State registration is a mandatory step for all business structures. Banking support is essential for managing finances and ensuring smooth business operations. International trade compliance is crucial for businesses engaged in import and export activities. Meenysa International Export PVT Limited provides all-inclusive services for establishing and managing U.S. business structures. Businesses receive bank accounts, tax IDs, and registration papers as part of the comprehensive service package. Expert compliance assistance is included within a single, flat fee, simplifying U.S. business management. This all-in-one solution streamlines the setup and ongoing management of business operations in the U.S. Most business structures require an EIN, employer identification number, state registration, banking support, and international trade compliance. Representative offices are an exception and do not require an EIN. Companies like Meenysa International Export PVT Limited offer streamlined setup services for new businesses. These services include providing bank accounts, tax IDs, registration papers, and compliance expertise for a flat fee. This simplifies the business setup process, allowing entrepreneurs to focus on core operations. The U.S. acts as a global business gateway, providing access to over 20 free trade agreements. A top-tier banking infrastructure in the U.S. facilitates international trade operations. The U.S. offers advantages such as no foreign exchange controls, promoting financial stability for international businesses. Low customs duty, averaging 2%, reduces the cost of importing and exporting goods in the U.S. Robust IP and tax protection in the U.S. creates a secure environment for international trade operations. These factors make the U.S. an attractive location for international trade operations. Meenysa International Export PVT Limited assists Indian businesses in incorporating U.S. companies. Contact information, including the website meenysa.internationalstore.com, is provided for further inquiries. Viewers are encouraged to like, share, and subscribe for global business strategies and export guides.